Once you've finished drinking your coffee from your disposable coffee cup, do you cherish that coffee cup for many years to come? Absolutely not. Recycling is dealing with the symptom of waste, but not the root cause of waste. We have to turn off the tap.
Don't create the waste in the first place. That's the idea behind a new project from some of the world's biggest brands. It's called Loop.
Loop is effectively a reboot of the Milkman, but in a very, very modern way.
With Loop, when you shop online for Haagen-Dazs ice cream, Dove deodorant, or one of the other 300 or so available products, they'll be delivered to your door in a new, durable packaging inside a reusable shipping tote. They'll cost about the same as the ones you'd buy in a store, but you'll pay a refundable deposit for the container.
And then when you're empty, without any cleaning, just like a disposable experience, you throw it back into your Loop bin.
And instead of going to the landfill or recycling plant, Loop products will be picked up, cleaned, refilled, and ultimately reused by another customer.
It moves from being disposable to reusable, which is a huge upgrade for the environment.
Of the 34.5 million tons of plastic waste created in the U.S. in 2015, less than 10% was recycled. So Zaki sought out some of the biggest purveyors of plastic packaging. His pitch? The plastic problem is serious, and you're contributing to it. But here's a way to help.
As we think forward to the future, we know consumers will demand more recyclable products, more reusable products.
Nestle decided to launch on Loop with 5 flavors of its Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Project Loop is a way for us to tip our toe into this territory and really learn a lot.
To do that, teams had to completely reimagine the traditional pint made of coated paper.
We have designed the package itself with stainless steel, which allows it to keep the product cold much longer than a regular ice cream package would.
In London, Unilever's design team was working on their own redesign. To bring Axe, Degree, and Dove deodorants to Loop, they created a sleek stainless steel capsule.
We didn't compromise on beauty and experience, but we wanted to make sure that we're doing a fantastic action to the planet.
In May 2019, Loop will launch in just New York and Paris, with only several thousand customers in each city.
In 2019, Loop does not make good business sense for the partners because it's at low scale, and they will likely lose money on every transaction in that year.
This is an investment for us. We're not that far, but we're going to learn a lot from the test.
An even bigger problem with starting small. Loop requires a ton of shipping. Haagen-Dazs ice cream ordered by a New Yorker will start in Bakersfield, California, then be trucked across the country, stored in Maryland, packed in New Jersey, all before ultimately being delivered by UPS. Once the customer's done, that container travels back the way it came. All that transportation adds up to a big environmental cost.
There's absolutely an impact of reuse, which is shipping the empties and cleaning them. But if you compare that to the impact of making new packaging, reuse becomes somewhere between 50 and 75% better for the environment.
But the most important question remains, will consumers be willing to give up the plastic lifestyle to get on board?
How many people pour hand soap into a nicer container when they get home, pour their coffee into a nicer container when they get home? Well, if that behavior is there, wouldn't anyone prefer that I just give it to you like that in the perfect container made for that product, and then later it gets cleaned and perfectly reset? And oh, by the way, it eliminates the entire concept of waste in the process.